Welcome back to Speakeasy English, the place where we make learning English natural, easy, and fun. I'm Emily.
And I'm Jack. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, yeah, it is so great to be sitting down here again today. I'm really happy we get to spend this time with you, our listener.
Totally. It is always the best part of the day.
Yeah.
Just relaxing, having a nice, cozy chat about language.
Exactly. And today we actually have a really fascinating stack of language notes to look at. We are doing a deep dive into something that, well, it affects almost every single English learner.
Oh, yeah, it really does.
Our mission today, basically, is to help you, the listener, sound so much more like a native speaker. And we're going to do that by helping you stop overusing one single tiny word.
One very common word.
Right. And that word is, well, very, V-E-E-R-Y, very.
Yeah, the word very, it's everywhere.
It is. I mean, think about it. We use it for the weather outside. We use it for our feelings. We use it for food. But native speakers, they actually rarely rely on it, not when they want to make a real impact.
Exactly. And I want to be really clear right from the start here. Relying on very is completely natural for learners. It is not a mistake.
No, not at all.
When you are first learning English, very is an incredibly helpful tool. It's a bridge, really. It helps you quickly show that something is big or, strong or intense.
Mm-hmm. It gets the job done.
Right, it gets the job done. But as your skills improve, as you level up, relying on that one word actually starts to hide how much English you really understand.
Wait, hide your understanding. Explain
Yeah.
that a bit more. Like, why does using a simple word hide our knowledge?
Well, let's think about English as a whole for a second. English has this massive vocabulary. It's a language that has borrowed words from so many different places over hundreds of years.
Right, yeah.
So because of that rich history, English has these highly specific, exact words for almost every situation you can imagine. When you just say very plus a basic word, you're, you're kind of ignoring all those beautiful specific words.
Oh, I see. You're using a tool that's just a bit too simple for, like, an advanced adult conversation.
Exactly. You want your English to sound confident and colorful and highly natural.
That makes perfect sense. We are ignoring the exact tools the language gives us. So instead of relying on this one word, we want to upgrade our vocabulary in today's lesson.
Yes, an upgrade is exactly what we need.
So let's look at how this happens in everyday life. And I think a really good place to start is the most common conversation topic in the entire world.
Oh, let me guess. The weather.
Yes, the weather. Why is it that when we are cold, we just start adding more varies to our sentences?
Ah, that is the classic problem, the small car problem.
The small car problem. Okay, I need to hear this.
Yeah, so our source notes have this great tip that says, don't just make a weak word louder. Change the word completely.
Don't make a weak word louder. I like
Right.
that.
Right, so let me share a story from the notes. It's about a guy named Jake. So last winter, Jake is standing outside. The wind is blowing. It is freezing. He is shivering.
Oh, I know that feeling. Just totally miserable.
Right, miserable. So he says out loud, it's very, very, very cold.
3 varies. Wow.
Yeah, 3 of them. And his friend Anna, she looks at him and corrects him. She says, no, it's freezing.
Freezing. Yes.
And this brings us to the metaphor.
Yeah.
Saying very cold, or very, very, very cold, is like taking a giant loudspeaker and strapping it to the roof of a tiny, slow car.
Oh, wow. A giant speaker on a tiny car.
Yeah. You are making a lot of noise. It's very loud.
Mm-hmm.
But the car is still tiny, and it is still slow. The base word cold is the slow car.
Okay, I see.
But saying freezing, that is like upgrading to a sleek, fast sports car. You don't need the giant speaker anymore because the car itself is powerful.
That is such a good way to look at it. The word itself has the power. But let me push back just a little bit here.
Sure, go for it.
Because I want to think about the real world. Do native speakers actually notice when learners say I mean, they still understand the tiny car, right?
Yeah, they do understand it,
Yeah.
but they definitely notice it.
Right, because, well, let me offer my own analogy here. It's kind of like making a really bad cup of coffee.
Oh, I like coffee. Walk me through that.
Okay, so imagine you wake up and you brew a pot of coffee, but it's bad, it's weak, it's watery, it just doesn't taste good. The foundation of the drink is broken.
Right.
So to fix it, what do? You add a giant spoonful of sugar.
To cover up the bad taste.
Yeah, exactly. That first spoon of sugar, that is the first very. But you take a sip and it still tastes weak. So you add another spoon of sugar that's very, very
Yeah, you're just dumping sugar into bad coffee.
Right. You are adding sugar to a bad cup of coffee to try to fix it instead of just, brewing a better, stronger cup of coffee in the first place.
I love that. I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
A native speaker doesn't want weak coffee with 3 spoons of sugar. They want a rich, strong cup of espresso from the start.
Yes, the strong espresso. And in this case, freezing is our espresso.
Exactly. It's the sports car, it's the espresso, it's the word that does all the heavy lifting for you.
So physical states like the cold, those are pretty easy to describe. But what about our internal states? Because we use very a lot for our feelings too.
Oh, absolutely. Internal feelings are so much harder to describe. But to sound natural, we need better tools to express our emotions too.
Right, because emotions aren't just cold or hot, they are so complex.
They really are. And this is tip number 2 from our notes. Use emotional words for feelings, not just basic ones.
Okay, emotional words.
Yeah, let's look at another story from the source material. It's about Anna this time. So Anna just got a great new job. She worked so hard for it.
Oh, that's huge. Getting a new job is such a big deal.
It is. So she calls her mom to tell her the good news. She says, Mom, I got the job. I'm very happy.
Very happy. I mean, it's nice, but it feels a little weak.
Exactly. Her mom actually gently corrects her. Her
Hmm.
mom says, No, Anna, you worked incredibly hard for months. You are thrilled.
Thrilled. Oh, that is a fantastic word.
Right. Thrilled. And the metaphor the source uses for this is a paint palette, like an artist's paint box.
Okay, a paint box. I'm picturing it.
If your vocabulary is a paint box, saying very happy is just like using a plain, flat yellow color. It's fine. It works. But it's flat.
Right, it's just standard yellow.
But using a word like thrilled or maybe ecstatic, that isn't just yellow. That is bright, shiny gold.
Bright, shiny gold. I love that. You are really painting a much more beautiful picture of how you feel.
Exactly. You're letting people see the true emotion.
But, this makes me wonder. Let me ask a question for our listeners. Is there ever a time when very happy, that flat yellow color is actually better to use?
What do you mean?
Well, like, what if I'm just having a nice normal day? Maybe my friend brings me a nice cup of tea. Should I say I am thrilled and ecstatic?
Ah, okay. That is a brilliant question. And this is where the nuance of English comes in. Yes, very happy is perfectly fine for normal things.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, if someone hands you a cup of tea, the plain yellow paint is perfect. It matches the moment. If you use the bright, shiny gold and say, I am thrilled for this tea, you might sound a little bit crazy.
Ah, yeah, a little bit too dramatic for a Tuesday afternoon.
Exactly. Yeah. So very happy is great for normal life. But for big news like a new job or passing a huge test, you need the bright gold word to show true, deep emotion.
That makes total sense. You match the color to the size of the emotion.
Precisely.
Okay, so we've talked about high positive energy, being thrilled, but let's completely flip that around. What about the complete opposite? What about having absolutely zero energy at the end of a long day?
Oh, this is tip number 3 from our deep dive.
Yeah.
And it's something every single adult can relate to.
Yes, the daily struggle.
Right. So we need to notice how we use the phrase very tired in our daily lives.
We say it all the time.
We do. So back to Jake. Let's say Jake just finished a 12-hour workday. Just a brutal, long day at the office.
Oh, poor Jake.
Yeah, he gets home, and he can't even lift his arms. He sits on the sofa and says, I am very tired. But here's the thing. He isn't just very tired.
Because very tired just means you want to go to sleep soon, right?
Exactly. Very tired means you might yawn. But Jake is completely exhausted.
Exhausted. Such a heavy, powerful word.
It is.
Actually, the notes had a metaphor for this that I just love. It was about a mobile phone.
Oh, yes. The battery metaphor.
Right. So if you say you are very tired, it's kind of like your phone battery is getting low. Maybe it's at 20%.
Right. You need to charge it soon, but you can still send some text.
Exactly. But being exhausted, that isn't just a low battery. That is when your phone battery is at 1% and the little red icon is just flashing wildly.
Yes. The system is shutting down. It is at 1%. That is what exhausted feels like.
And I think this is so important for real-world application. Using exact words like exhausted actually helps the people around you understand what you really need.
How so?
Well, think about communicating boundaries. If you come home and tell your family, I'm very tired, they might think, okay, she just needs a quick coffee, and then she can help cook dinner.
Huh, yeah. They think you still have 20% battery left.
Right. But if you walk in and say, I am absolutely exhausted, you are telling them you are at 1%. You are saying, I need you to leave me alone so I can rest. I cannot cook dinner.
That is so true. It is a boundary. Clear vocabulary creates clear boundaries.
It really does. We need that bright red flashing battery word so people know to let us sleep.
I love that. It's so true.
So we have covered so much ground today. We upgraded our small cars to sports cars.
We traded our flat yellow paint for bright gold.
And we learned how to protect our 1% battery life. But before we wrap up today's lesson, I think we should park all these new sports cars in the listener's garage.
I agree completely. Let's do a special word tour to review everything.
A word tour. Perfect.
So I am going to read the 4 key vocabulary words from our notes today. I'll read them slowly, and I'll give you the simple definitions.
And for our listener, wherever you are right now, whether you're walking or doing the dishes, we really want to encourage you to practice saying these words out loud with us.
Yes, please say them out loud. It really helps lock them in your memory. Okay, word number 1, freezing.
Freezing.
Freezing simply means extremely cold. You don't need it is already extreme. Freezing.
Beautiful. Number 2.
Number 2 is thrilled.
Thrilled.
This means extremely pleased and excited. It is your bright gold paint. Thrilled.
I love saying that one. It just sounds happy. Okay, word number 3.
Number 3 is exhausted.
Exhausted.
This means completely tired. You have zero energy left. Your battery is at 1%. Exhausted.
And our last word for the tour.
The final word is upgrade.
Upgrade.
Yes, upgrade. This means to improve something or to move to a higher level. Just like we are upgrading your vocabulary today. Upgrade.
That is a fantastic word tour. Thank you for reading those so clearly.
It's my pleasure.
Well, we are just about out of time for today's deep dive.
Wait, before we go, I want to leave our listener with one final challenge. Something to really think about on their own.
Oh, I love a good challenge. What is it?
Think about the word good.
Just good.
Yeah, the word good. How many times a day do you say the phrase very good?
Oh, wow. Probably 100 times. That coffee was very good. Your work is very good.
Exactly. We all do it.
Uh-huh.
So, based on our deep dive today, what do you think the sports car version of very good would be? Or the bright gold version?
Oh, that's a great question because there isn't just one answer, is there?
No, there are several. So I want our listener to mull that over today. Try to find your own advanced upgraded words for good.
I really hope they do. And speaking of challenges, we actually have one more call to action for you today.
Yes, we want to hear from you directly.
We really do. Go to the comment section down below and write a sentence describing your day today. But, and this is the important part, you have to use one of our new words.
Right. Tell us if you were freezing, if you are thrilled, or if you are exhausted.
Exactly. Write it down, practice using it. It is the best way to learn.
We can't wait to read them.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate you spending your time here. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit that subscribe button to the channel so you never miss an English lesson with us.
Yeah, please subscribe. It helps us keep making these for you.
It really does. All right, everyone, keep practicing, keep upgrading your words, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Take care.